Hello guys, come with me behind the scenes as I take you through the sound setup for the funeral of Alain Croon. It was a privilege to be part of such a special and emotional day, honoring a man who touched so many lives. Alain was not only a father of 3 wonderful sons, but also a beloved partner, friend, and community leader in Mechelen. Many knew him as a committed entrepreneur and a community leader, always giving his time and energy to projects and people. It was truly a privilege to serve in such a moment where his family, friends, and community came together to say their final goodbye. This is where the service is taking place. I arrived at the venue at 8 o'clock in the morning since the service was starting at 10. So we had 2 hours to set up everything and make sure we are ready for the service to begin. The first thing I did was scan the hall, checking how big the place was, where people would stay, and where we could position the band and equipment. The sockets were on the left side, but since that area will be for where family and friends will be doing their speeches and paying their respect, we had to be on the right side of the hall. We also had sockets. They were on the floor, on the wall as well, but not as much as on the left side, but we could make do with that. For the PA, we used HK column systems, 2 subs with a column top. And the hall also had in-house wall speakers. I routed my main left and right into matrix 1 and 2 for the main PA, and then created a separate mono matrix feed for the wall speakers. That way, I could control their level independently, bringing them up or down without affecting the main mix. There was also a second room available. This is the second room, and the second room only relied on the wall speakers. So it was very important for me to have different control over the main PA and the wall speakers with the help of my matrices. Now, let's talk about the connections. The microphone setup was simple but effective. We had 4 vocal microphones, 1 for the opera singer, 1 for the lead singer, 1 for the guitarist, and 1 for the keys player. The keyboard was run in stereo through a DI. The guitar amp was mic'd. For the harp, the player came prepared with her own clip-on DPA microphones, 1 on the lower part of the harp and 1 on the upper part of the harp. Personally, I wanted to fix a microphone at the soundboard of the harp, but the player preferred not to do that, so we had to give her what she wanted. But even with that, we could provide a very clean sound, so it was okay. Then finally, for the cello, there was no direct input on the instrument, so I had to use a condenser microphone to capture the sound. A few minutes before 10 o'clock, the first room was completely filled and the second room almost filled as well, so the service could start in a bit. The testimonies from family and friends were so beautiful, so emotional and touching. It was such an emotional day. Now, let's listen to some music, how it sounded like.
Then I come on home, no one to wrap my arms around, Well, any man with a microphone can tell you what he loves the most, and you know why you love it all if you're thinking of the Holy Ghost, if you're thinking of the Holy Ghost.
Stripes, that leaves in the dirty ground van Arne eigenlijk, of tenminste in zijn versie. Net als alle muziek die je vandaag hoort, een lievelingssong van Alain. Onze papa was een hardcore rock.
they never learn. They never learn. Beyond the point of no return, of no return. Then it's too late. The damage is done. The damage is done. This goes beyond me, beyond you. A white room by a window, where the sun comes through. We are just happy to serve, just happy to serve you.
In the end, it was a humbling experience to support this service technically, so that the music and words could carry the right atmosphere for Alain's farewell. Even though I didn't know him personally, the testimonies from family and friends made me so emotional, and seeing all these beautiful people cry made me quite emotional. And as usual, you know what we stand for. Richie Key Studios, excellence personified.